Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we are playing some more Satisfactory Early Access. In our last episode, we went and got all the wire upgraded to our Mark IV standard that we're hoping to achieve for everything. It's nice to see the screws are actually being used now. Admittedly, it is only in the reinforced iron plates, because I've still not connected it up to whatever the hell else it was meant to be connected up to, but never mind, never mind. We'll get there eventually. It's only doing the top tier stuff that we don't need quite yet. So, today, we're looking to get cables to our Mark IV standards. So, let's set the first one up, hopefully correctly this time. So, we've got a gap. This is where the belts be. This is where the first machine will be. And this tile? Yes, right there. And then we'll have splitter going in, just to make sure that's all hunky-dory. No, it is not all hunky-dory. I've not screwed any of the other ones up, have I? Just to double check. No. I need to go one tile further out. I will stop doing that. At some point, I promise. I don't. I won't even. I'm lying to you. So that one goes in there. The merger goes there. And the power cable, just cut it out. We're not doing it like we did last time because that made more problems than it solved. And you will go to... How am I doing it on these now? Right on the edge. Fair enough. Right on the edge. So about there. And we'll just hook power up down to that one. And our first power cable comes in here. So let's do the maths for this one then. Excuse me. No, I didn't want to merge it. I wanted the power line to hook you up to there, and we've got no alternates for cable, so just normal cable. I'm fairly sure we worked this out last time. I'll need 2 lines coming in to get 1 full line coming out, and we'll need 30 machines split in half, so 15 and 15 or merged. In fact, no, it all merges into 1 line, dummy. You've just said that. So yeah, 30 machines, 2 lines coming in. 2 lines of cables. I do hope I've not got to do the weird dippy thing again. No! I've got to do the weird dippy thing again. It's not as bad this time. It is as bad. I've got to go up. No, god damn it. Right, we're doing it now then. Let's get the cables coming in. So we'll need... you, and nope. Nope. You will turn into there. You will turn into there, and then you will come across and go straight into there. We are getting at the stage where we'll probably need more stackers as we come out of that, but for now, this'll do. Right, did I get rid of all the other dippy things? Yes, I did get rid of all the other dippy things. Let's put this one in, and... we'll dip this one down, and we'll keep that one going up. Yeah? So, you come like so. And drop to there, and go up to there. And you can go straight along. We just need to extend this even further. So what we did last time was kind of pointless. Well, no, it wasn't kind of pointless. That's the wrong thing to say. My inventory is quite full. I need to be careful. I don't want chests spawning everywhere. We just need to keep it going straight up. Well, we need to keep it going as high for longer, is the thing. We should have realised that before. This is the only problem, really, on the belts. Excuse me. Disappear. And I want to get rid of that, because we don't want part belts anymore. Please. Let's delete them screws, because I think I'm going to overflow if I don't. And it can all start dropping. Well, it's all going to start dropping there, isn't it? No. I can drop it there, right? Can I? No, because it's going to intersect. Right, don't do it like that then. It's all going to drop on this one. 2, 3, 4. Let's just see. Let's throw the lines in, and I need to remove this one again so I don't have to keep walking into it. Right, make sure it's straight, not like that. I was going to say, can you disappear, please? That looks straight. I need to get up. Yeah, it's not straight. Get off the belt. Let's do it from up here again. Right. Third time's the charm. Into there. That is what we're looking for. 1 and 2 more. We don't want clipping anymore. We're getting away from that in case they do decide to patch it so that belts can't clip through each other. So then I'd be upset. And then screws can come back down and all continue like nothing ever happened. They're all happy and good. And last but not least, there you go. Wunderbar. Owie. I hope that's the only chest that we spawned. I mean, it could have dipped down, but why would we dip it down? It looks silly to have it dip and then dip, so we might as well keep it like that. You go under, you go under, and you go under. It's a shame, but I'm fairly sure that line will be extended to maximum length now that I'm doing it all properly. So we keep the stackers in nowadays. And woo, up, and what is even happening there? Yeah, that's where the other belt was, wasn't it? So you should, no, actually be there, but it was in the middle of the cable line. We shouldn't have that problem anymore. Not now that we're all nice and uniformed. I'm stuttering and stammering all over the place today. I don't know why. Never mind. Anyway. So the screws continue out to there. Have I got anything else cut off? Unfortunately, you don't get to... These lag spikes are getting quite bad now. You don't get to stay there anymore. Get rid of this. We don't need all this. It'll help when I've got all the encased industrial beams out of the way, but it'll be fine for now. How have I done the other ones? Once we've taken things off the belt. I don't know, because I don't think we've done it anywhere else yet, have we? No. Oh, yes, we have, with the iron. Do we just go from the turning point? Yeah, we go from the turning point and drop down to maximum length. Fair enough, that's how we're going to keep doing it then. We need to get that plan in place, ready for the screws anyway. So, the turning point, we'll assume these are joined up, even though they're not. And you can go into there. And maximum length for you will be... I don't like that. Let's go there. It's nearly maximum length. And the iron ingots will look slightly better because it goes straight down into another machine, doesn't it? Oh, it'll be fine like that. I just want it on the lines where possible. In fact, no, screw it. Maximum length. Maximum length. So where was it again? There. There it is. Unfortunately, we do now only have one line of cables coming out. Let's just hook these up. Not that it looks like they're being used, mainly because I've got other resources being cut off. But for now, that'll be fine. And we want our other dip coming in. Then that should be everything all sorted. You go into there. Yeah. So nothing is clipping anymore. Well, until you get further up the base. But for now, nothing is clipping anymore. Cool. So, we want to get these 30 machines in. Oh, I never did the concrete between episodes. My bad. Apologies. We're going to have to go and do it now. And this is the extra tile gap in the middle, so I'm going to have to run back and get more concrete as well. Yeah, I didn't really plan this episode out very well, did I? It's fine. I normally do this bit off camera, but I guess you can watch me for once. There's a chance that we've got enough concrete to do this all in one sitting, I guess. It might be a slim chance, but... And it'll make loads more sense to go out to the end and click towards me. No, we're not going to have anywhere near enough. Let's go out round about here. Yeah, that's clearly not far enough. I've got more than that. Oh, I don't know. Not loads more. What, if we go out 2 more, 3 more, fill it in, and then we'll have to go back and get concrete? I've actually got an easier way to go and get concrete. Whoop. Yeah, that's what I meant. We've got to have the first one too high, though, for it to not encroach on the other one. Come on. Oh, I can't do it. Screw it. Just plough your face straight into the wall. It's fine. It's fine. I'd like to think we're about halfway up the upgrading process now. There's no clipping down here. I'm fairly certain. So that's how I'm trying to design it now, with no clipping anywhere. Oh, I forgot that I got rid of the storage thing down here. Yeah, I completely got rid of it. My bad. We're going to have to go back then. How long has it been since we came down here? I mean, it looks quite nice and clean nowadays, but I've still not thought about what I need to do with the Caterium ore. When we get round to upgrading the Caterium ore, maybe then I will well, obviously, if you're going to get round to doing it, then you're going to have sorted it. We're back up to 18 power shards now as well. Nope, nope, nope. We need to be going on our sky rail, not on the underbelly. Just because we're not quite down to the bit where steel is yet. We're nearly there. The upsetting thing is I'm going to have to move the steel pipe production up by 1, I believe, at the current placement of everything, and I've still not sorted any of this out. I'll get there eventually. Right, let's just run back out, sort this out, and then we can start building everything. We're only just over 10 minutes in, and I've not actually built anything that we're meant to be building today. Lag spikes, please go away. 600 should be enough to get this out to the 30 long factory that we're after. You know it's going to be fun when I build the second floor and I've got to have God knows how many floors for whatever we need to be making. I assume it'll be one thing that we're going to need a lot more of. I don't know what, but generally I don't think we'll need much more of everything that we're making. I have no idea. I've not got to the Mark IV endgame stuff yet. We're working through the beginner's stuff, which I was told ages ago that I should upgrade as we go, but I'm actually glad that I left it all until the very end. In fact, we can start from this end, actually. Right there. Just make sure it's exactly where we want it, because we know we need 30 factories. Yeah, if I'd have upgraded to Mark III and then had to rip the base to pieces again to get everything to Mark IV, I'd have been less than impressed. I think it's taken long enough just upgrading everything to Mark IV in one sitting, but like I say, I'm glad I didn't go Mark I, Mark II, Mark III, Mark IV. We kind of just went Mark II straight to Mark IV. Although we didn't use that much Mark II, because by the time we started using Mark IIs, we were producing steel, so... In fact, yeah, we skipped out Mark II, didn't we? Generally, things went straight to Mark III. It's fine. And actually, I'm also kind of glad that in the update, they didn't bring the new belts out, because, as I pointed out in whatever episode it was now, I can't remember, it's a little while ago for me. If I need Mark 5 or 6 belts when they finally bring them out and extend further down, I can't. I really can't, because I'm right on the edge of the map, which is a bit of a problem. So, like I say, it might be a good thing for me that the update doesn't contain new belts. Because I'd literally have to shift the entire factory, and to be honest with you, I said I wasn't being lazy anymore, but I think that's above and beyond. Just a quick fix, so yeah, won't be doing that one. Let's hope they don't bring any updates out with belts anytime soon. The vertical belts, yeah, we're going to need those for going up to the second floor. So that's all a good thing. But, well, we're not even going to be looking. I'm sure there's trains. I keep saying it. I've not seen anybody using them yet, but I'm sure there's trains. I should just go read the patch notes, really, shouldn't I? Then I can stop guessing and make myself look stupid. I don't need help to look stupid. Wow, we got an awful lot of cable back, didn't we? Oh, it's because I picked 2 cable factories up. Yeah, that might be why. So, it's the exact same, really, as you've seen from the previous episodes. We're just 30 factories long, 2 Mark II belts coming in, and 1 Mark II belt going out. We've got to remember to run the belts all the way down first, and then get the splitters in that we need. No, we don't. Do we? I don't think we do. Because the first belt drops and the second one stays too high, like this. Yeah, we don't need to. I think that's an old design that I'm thinking of, where we needed to get... Yeah, because I dropped the second one down to the first level. There's no reason to do that, just keep it too high. And then you've not got to run all the belts and go and put the splitters in after. Talk about making more work for myself, right? Anyway, I know we've not told these what to do yet. I'm just getting the power lines in first. Both of those parts of the plan, it doesn't really matter what order you do them in. It's just the splitters, mergers and belts. They get in the way of me just running around like this, which it makes it, what, a few seconds longer because I've got to run out and jump. Oh no, whatever. It'll be fine. This is the routine for now, though. Hopefully some of you that are watching enjoy the OCD stuff. Because I know a lot of people that play games like this generally have got OCDs, apart from the dude that I mentioned a couple of episodes ago now that built a crazy factory. And, you know, that's just his style. Not my style. It did make me laugh, though. Loved it. What else? What else? Other than me walking down and just generally babbling on. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about, because I'm sure this is the 3rd episode that I've done in a row today. I've spoke about Endgame, Game of Thrones. I know what I've not talked about. Attack on Titan. I don't know if any of you like anime, but Attack on Titan, it's only... Well, this is Season 3, actually, isn't it? I think I said Season 2 yesterday. No, it's One Punch Man Season 2, the new episode that comes out today. Attack on Titan, Episode 2? Season 3 is what came out the other day for me. It was quite good. They've jumped straight into this new season. I don't, like I say, I don't have people watch it, but I'm going to talk about it for a bit, because I've talked about everything else that I've done recently. Watched recently, anyway. It's quite good. They're jumping straight into it. They're not messing about like they normally do in animes. The first episode, straight into it. If you've... I mean, I don't think I can spoil it too much. I hate spoilers, though, so I'd hate to mention something if somebody's not watched it. Because I would be miffed if somebody told me something about something I'd not watched yet. But yeah, end of the first episode, I sat there like, oh my god, because of what happens. And episode 2 of it doesn't go any slower. Captain Levi gets a little bit into the action. Always enjoy Levi, and what the commander has told him to do in episode 2 is just like, you kind of expected it coming, but if he needs Levi to go and deal with one problem, then you know it's a big problem. So yeah, I can't wait to see Levi get into action. He doesn't jump into action properly in episode 2, but yeah. Although Eren does. Eren takes on a little bit of a role in episode 2. It's good. It's definitely going to be good. Can't wait for episode 3, because they left episode 2 off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Right, I need to make sure I'm concentrating now, because we need 15 machines joined up. Oh, I hope I've not made a mistake with the power poles. I shouldn't have done. Don't we normally have a gap? Now, I'm thinking of the smelting. So 1, 2... 3, 4. There's no way for me to tell the middle easily, otherwise I'd do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this will be the first one, 15. So then we know that will be too high there and drop straight into there. So the rest of it I've not got to can. I shouldn't can, but I want to just to make sure. 1. We don't need a splitter there. 2. I'm counting factories, not splitters. I hope I don't run out of iron plates. 3. 4. It should work out right. 5. 6. 7. 8. I'm getting quicker. 9. 10. 11. Looks like it's good. 12. 13. Yeah, it worked. 14 and 15. Beautiful. So that will go there. Our jump pad should be here. Yep, there. Should line up with the factories as well as being right in the middle of the tile. You can have some poo. These still aren't lining up. Like I say, it's something I'll do off camera. That's where it's going to start to be a problem, because we've got to shuffle the base up by 2, so they're going to be even further out of sync. And then we start getting to the underbelly coming up sort of stuff. I'll try and get that done off camera where possible, but we'll see about that one. So, it's just a case of hooking all these bad boys up now. We should have enough encased industrial beams for all this, and I promise you the storage container for that will be full by now. Definitely. Like I say, I get 72 encased industrial beams per minute, so just more than 1 per second, and I can't use them at 1 per second. As quick as I'm trying to be, I'm just not that good. And not just that, there's all the ones on the lines, there's all the factories that have built them up in them, so, you know, we've got more than enough now. In you go. Admittedly, we're getting to the point where it's like stators, motors. Say the first machine. Well, we've got reinforced iron plates next. It's not the most complex of designs, but it's the first one that actually uses 2 ingredients, so we may have to come up with some new design ideas. Right. I want to run it from... I mean, I do want them to line up, but I guess it doesn't really matter. The screws don't line up with it at all. I guess we'll just run it from this side. Let's bring the belt down. Because the other side is only going to be one flat, solid belt. So we'll just find out where we need the stackers coming down this way. And on that one, apparently. Just run it all the way down, and then we can get it filled in, and all will be gravy. Up and up. There we go. Yeah, these factories are quite long, aren't they? I could always shorten them with power shards, but that does mean that I've got to go out adventuring again. And at the minute, I'm not in the mood to go out. I want to get some factories built up. I want the base to look cool. We've got more power shards coming out. Even down at the end in the manufacturers, I will probably end up taking the... oh, that lines up quite nicely, because I'm fairly sure that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is. It's 6. That's beautiful. Beautiful design. I really didn't intend it to go like that, just in case you're wondering. Yes, at the minute, the manufacturers down the bottom have got power shards in, but that is because I was being lazy. After we've done the entire rest of the base upgrade, we will go down. The manufacturers won't have power shards in, because I'm saving those just for the ore deposits and the miners. That's the only thing that should need them. We can get as many factories as we need within reason. And I think we're past the point where we need to expand that further, because we'll just go up instead. But my point being, the base shouldn't be any longer than this, is my point. So, yeah, we're just going up. We not need any more power shards for these factories early on. Well, especially with reinforced iron plates being next. That one definitely won't be as long as the previous factories that we've designed. The modules even. Not the factories, the modules. Each one of these, well, I guess each one of these could be its own factory if I put walls up. Just out of curiosity, if I got a wall, you can't go in the middle of tiles, can you? No, I don't want to build a wall. No, it's got to be locked onto the edge. Although, I could make individual factories with the one runway down the middle and seal these in. I wouldn't be able to run down these much anymore, but it's an idea. I could make this into a factory-looking factory. I like the open aesthetic at the moment, though, so we'll leave it like that. Until we need a second floor, there's no reason to start doing all that jazz. Although, my stutter... In fact, the stutter's for the autosave, isn't it? I said I was going to look into that and trying to get rid of it. Although, autosaves are good in case I have a power cut. But then again, if I'm in the middle of an episode and I get a power cut, I'd rather lose where I was. Because I'm only going to reload my actual save anyway. Although now, for example, I don't save between episodes. So if this one cut off now, I'd actually be quite upset. In fact, you know what? I am concerning myself a little bit. Just because a few weeks ago I did have a power cut. I say a few weeks ago, I think it was during 2 Point Hospital. Let me out. Escape should really bring you out of that menu, I think. It doesn't, but... And just so you know, the only place we are using cables is in my marketplace. We're not actually using it for anything later on just yet. I don't know if it's used in supercomputers or anything, but, you know, if it's not, then we've got a well over-the-top supply of cables being made. And in fact, if they're not being used in anything else, I might as well have the entrance to this bit slightly different. I might as well have it as splitters. I guess really I should have built the late game stuff just so I know what I need. You know what? I can just check, can't I? I've got everything unlocked. Let's have a look in a second. Just so I know. Ugh. Didn't quite get the speed up that I wanted there. And with that, just to double check. Excuse me. Didn't even try and mute it there. I apologise. Why have I got no cables coming in on this bottom line? Ha! Ha! I forgot to hook it back up. That's probably why. It does make it a little bit difficult running down here, but that's why we've got the sky rail and the underbelly. And I know the dips look a little bit stupid, especially when you've got things that aren't flat on them, but for now it's okay. Yeah. We should have 2 belts coming in, 1 belt going out, because 30 times 15, and obviously 450 divided by 30 is 15. I don't need the calculator for that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. And it's roughly at time. We can just hook this up. And you come out to there. Just so you know, I've not checked to see if all the buses belts are in line and whatever yet. Like that. That splitter's not in line. That's better. That's better. You're stretching, baby. I know. I've done a lot of recording today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my day off. I've got to, though, because work rotas suck at the moment. Just so you know. Normally I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off every second week. So I work 4 days and get 10 days off. My rota this week, I was in Bank Holiday Monday, off Tuesday, in Wednesday, Thursday, off Friday, in Saturday, Sunday. Woo. And this weekend just gone should, by old standards, have been my weekend off. I was in Saturday. And I was in from 9 o'clock until 7 o'clock, basically. So you can understand why I'm a little bit salty about things. Maybe it's going to be worth doing that now rather than this, because I know I need cables further on. So actually, yes, let's do that. And then we don't actually need these here. Let's cut it all the way back. And we're essentially going to go from here and stretch it out as far as it will go. Which is to there. 1, 2, 3. So cut that back before we go any further. I'd not done this for the previous things because we don't need the previous components for the late game stuff. I know we need cable. In fact, we were about to look, weren't we? Let me just throw a manufacturer down so we can have a look at the end game stuff and see. This might be difficult. I need room. These things are beasts. So, supercomputers. We need plastic, we need high-speed connectors, we need AI parts, and we need computers. We're using alternate computers which use quick wire, rubber and circuits, which is fine for now. They need cables. So cables have got to have the splitter version that we wanted. And let me just throw an assembler down. Because that is where the AI limiters come in. That is quick wire and alternate circuits, and that is just normal wire. Right, so cables and wire both need the splitter service that we're looking to provide. I'll probably need more cables. To which, if I need more cables, I'm going to need more copper. To which then this staggered effect might not work out as well. Because I'm going to have a 2-tile gap and then jump them up even further to have 6 belts of this coming out from the 1 belt going in. Sorry, my phone is flashing at me. It needs to do one. Shouldn't have had. Anyway. There we go. Ignore that. It's something to do with work, so I really don't care. I'm on a day off. It can do one. We were getting splitters in, weren't we? And where did I want splitters in? Right here. So I guess we don't need these anymore. Which then means that these aren't going to be in the right lines. But it should reach them. It should reach. So you will go... Trying to line it up with the conveyor belt line in the middle. Like so. Then you can go straight into there. I hope it doesn't say encroaching. Encroaching others' clearance. I hate you. Because it's going to be this splitter that's doing it. So let's get you in there then. Then you put the splitter in. And let's try and line it up again. I can't tell. That seems near as damn it. It might be a pixel off, but if you can tell it's a pixel off, I apologise. It's not particularly bothering me. That does look quite cool now. I'd like to stand up on top of a factory to see it properly. There's ladders. I don't know why I try and scale everything in that way. Now we're flowing. It's good to see the Mark IV stuff actually in action now. Actually in action. But yeah, we know cables... Oh, loser. Delete. 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 Do you know what I did wrong yet before I do it? Yeah. I'm not going to assume that we're having another line just yet, but we should probably, shouldn't we? Will we need more cables, though, is the thing. I'm going to leave it for now. If we need more cables, we'll come back to that when we need to. I'm an actual imbecile. You can see where it needs to be. Just line the arrows up. And then that should be dead. That actually looks like it's pixel perfect. I do hope it is. Right. Now that we've got the copper cable continue... none of that was right. I hate everything. Top one first. In. Bottom one. I know, I just said it was pixel perfect, and now I've got to undo it and do it again. Where? There. I don't care. Just stay there. Go away. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, I can actually land on this one. So, that is our cables up to the Mark IV standard. I do like it. And the reason we do the splitter thing... In fact, I know I shouldn't do it. I should just have separate lines for all of it, but... you know, this is how I'm going to do it. That line's not going to move anywhere anyway, so it's not like it's a problem for now. It's just when things at the end are consuming it and these are consuming it, 'cause it will half the production of these. But hopefully one of these will stall out while that's building something up, and I hope my plan works out. If it's not going to work out, then fair enough, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. So next time comes our first actual challenge. We are going to be doing reinforced iron plates. Now, we don't really need these as Mark IIs. In fact, do we even need these being produced anymore at all? We need a small portion of them being produced. But we've got all these screws being made, so we might as well make use of them, right? Yeah, that's what we're doing next episode. And then it gets to the point where I've got to start shuffling everything this way, and it's all dreadful, and I hate all of it. Anyway, that is it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!